Hey, hi, hello, and good afternoon. My name is Amanda, and welcome to Harmony Portal Tarot Live. Once again, I'm seeing things backwards. It's weird because when I first started live streaming back in 2020, this is what it looked like. And then for a while, a long, long while, I saw everything as it is. So when I move my hand this way on the screen, it goes the other way, and it's really it's gonna take some getting used to. We'll just put it that way. How is everyone? Happy Friday. And if I didn't say it, I don't even remember if I said it. Hey, hi, hello, and good afternoon. My name is Amanda, and welcome to Harmony Portal Tarot Live. Yes, I hope everyone is having a fine Friday. And as of tomorrow, had my dates mixed up. I thought it was today, but as of tomorrow, all planets will be in forward motion. We're just waiting on little old Uranus, big old Uranus, to get its act together and to station direct, which will be tomorrow. And then, of course, it'll take a bit of time for that momentum to gain, but I'm really hoping. As someone in my personal chart, like my natal chart, I have 6 retrograde planets, all from Mars all the way out to Pluto. Each one, boom, 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 are retrograde. I have Venus and Mercury that are direct. That's it. Of all the ones that can go retrograde, only Venus and Mercury in my chart are direct. But I don't know. I don't remember the last time all planets were direct. I know it wasn't that long ago. It's not like a rare occurrence, but usually it doesn't last too long. But this time, it's going to last till April 1st, April Fool's Day. Then we got Mercury going retrograde once again, and I can't remember which one is going retrograde not long after that. But yep, they're always, and of course, they're never technically moving backwards. It's just the way they appear on the ecliptic. Yeah. Oh, today's your birthday and you're at IHOP having a free birthday meal. That's so exciting. Once again, Amber A, happy birthday. Hello, Amber9N. Hello, DW. Hello, Brandy Lynn. Hello, everybody else that I'm just now seeing. Banana Anna S. Hello, hello. Brandy Lynn, I got your email. Yes, I love it. I will be getting back to you as soon as I can. I'm still in burnout, I think. I don't know. It's hard for me sometimes to know how I feel or why I'm resisting certain things. I just know that I am resisting certain things, and one of them being my writing for some reason. I'm no stranger to resistance to my writing. I mean, I've gone years and years at a stretch at times resisting my writing, and I'm just hoping, fingers crossed, that planets going direct will help me. Will help me get the ball rolling. Fun fact, Uranus is actually in my 2nd house in my natal chart, directly opposite my Mercury. So when Uranus is direct, I want to say I'm doing a lot better with my writing, but I would have to fact check that by looking back at when Uranus has been direct and see what my writing looked like at that point. But just it being in the 2nd house of, directly opposite my Mercury in the 8th house. I see it probably plays a role. Fun fact though, I actually get a lot of writing done during Mercury retrograde, which is weird. I don't know why. All right, everybody. So yes, we are going to be doing our collective reading, just really tuning into the energies of all of these planets going direct and what stagnancy that's going to shake loose for us, and that forward momentum that we are going to be gaining as a result. I do know in the more greater collective, like mundane collective, not our collective, but the mundane collective, there's going to be a lot of forward momentum as far as people finally following through with their anger. That's something that I see. I also see a lot of earthquakes, a lot of Mother Earth just cleansing, purifying, shaking things up, long overdue in some areas of the world. But I do see a lot of, especially in the US, I mean, not to say there aren't going to be earthquakes and volcanic activity elsewhere, obviously, and absolutely there will be. But as far as the US, I see a pretty big earthquake, and it could be in an earthquake-prone place. I know where I'm at in Montana, we're very earthquake-prone. We've got a lot of fault lines up here. It can be kind of scary. The Yellowstone caldera is like right below where I live, like right below my feet. And I don't live right next to Yellowstone. It's huge. The underneath is through a lot of the state, Idaho, Wyoming, all of that. So, a big enough earthquake can really be concerning. I don't see anything so concerning that it's a huge, huge loss of life, but yeah. And this to me feels like between now and April 1st. This feels like during all planets direct. I do see some financial stuff going on as far as maybe layoffs and um, like higher unemployment rates and stock market kind of bumping around, stuff like this in the more mundane collective. But as far as what we, those of us watching now and on the replay, can expect, let's tune in and find out. Because I often find, especially if you're someone who's on a more spiritual journey, and I'm just going to turn off my ceiling fan. Oh, and fun fact, we got a new ceiling fan. My husband's part of this like Lowe's like review like setup or program to where we get a lot of free home stuff. So I would have probably not selected a black fan with the trims and fixtures in this room. But hey, I'm not going to complain. That other fan we had was rickety and loud, and this one is a gem. So I'm not going to complain that it's maybe not the color I would have selected, but hey, it still works. But I had to turn that off because it's getting a little cool in here. But anyway, for those of us watching now and on the replay, balancing act is what I just heard as this card falls out. So this is what we're really going to find a shift in balance toward. So if we've been on one end of a spectrum to another on whatever this card represents, we're going to now see kind of an equal and opposite effect of what we've been dealing with. So 10 of fire. Okay, I love this so much for us. This is the 10 of Wands card. So the equal opposite end of feeling super, super overwhelmed is feeling calm, cool, collected, and I am here for this. It doesn't mean that you're not in motion or you're not forward moving, because I would actually argue the fact that we are going to be forward moving, but in a calm, cool, and collected kind of way, because a lot of times the 10 of Wands is someone who can barely move because they are just burdened by the heaviness of tasks, of their emotions, of just mental chatter, like just very weighed down, very burdened. This is the opposite energy. So instead of feeling weighed down, you're going to feel light and buoyant and ready to make some good stuff happen, which I love this for us. I really do. Let's see if we can get specific areas of life for those watching now and on the replay where things are lightening up, where the load is lightening, the energy is lifting and shifting as these planets are all in forward motion. Okay, so we have the Adelita of Fire. This is the Knight of Wands and the World card. Okay, I love this. So this a lot of times can be a card of travel, and also the World card, and I love this World card. Is that not beautiful? It's almost like one of Amber 9-In's mandalas. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. But we have here, these are all the herbs, or yeah, this is like the herbal tarot. So at the bottom of the cards, those are the herbs that if you want to tune into those energies, you totally can. But what I'm getting with this is there may be a trip or a vacation or even just a moving forward on plans, even if it's, something as specific as maybe a writing project for me or Brandy Lynn, or an art project for someone like Amber. But for some of you watching, this could literally be travel or a trip or moving in the direction of somebody. Sorry, I'm upside down and backwards over here. Not upside down, but definitely backwards. Someone moving in your direction, or you're moving in the direction of someone who you feel a very strong attraction to. Doesn't have to be a romantic attraction. It's just a like attracting like kind of energy. So you might be meeting like-minded people at this time, although it also could be a romantic connection where you're just vibing with somebody. So those of you that are my singles out there, or those of you that have been kind of in a rut in your relationship, this can look like a rekindling of that passion, that excitement coming in hot, which is always a good thing. All right, what else do we need to know? Oh, that will be such a relax. Though things shifted for me yesterday after I did a meditation and cleansing bath. I actually removed an energetic metal implant from my brain, causing depression. Oh, there you go, Amber. That should help immensely. Amber A says, you're reading me. Actually, today itself just decided, I decided to do this very color combination for my next mandala with a lighter base. That is so cool. I love it. And then we have the Strength card coming out as well. So yes, this is us utilizing our own spiritual gifts, abilities, talents, our own spiritual light to be able to tune in and make the most of what's going on. But at times, the Strength card, it's like that lion within, that that wild side of us that's maybe untamed and a little what's the word? Not chaotic, not sporadic, but like impulsive. There's the word. Sorry. Words are hard, even for us writers out there, and maybe especially for us writers out there, because we want the perfect word a lot of times. But yes, very, very impulsive energy where we might feel like blowing up, just like feeling very frustrated and letting that anger out in a quick burst. Of course, do it in a very safe and controlled manner if you can, but if you snap at somebody or you have to slam on your brakes in traffic because someone stopped suddenly and you weren't quite paying attention or something like that, one of the best things you can do, and this I'm seeing in my mind's eye like a quick little emergency that happened the other morning, getting ready before school. Our dogs were playing in the living room, and those that were watching the live stream when I'm like, oh my gosh, I hear my dogs fighting. They weren't actually fighting. What happened was, and I'll get to my actual story, but this is a side tangent. Both still dealing with the dogs. Arthur's like bottom canine teeth, the ones in here, got caught under Ruthie's collar and was kind of choking her, and it scared her really badly. And she's just running all over the house, yipe, yipe, yipe. And Arthur's just being drug along for the ride. And something kind of like that happened the other morning where the dogs were playing, and then Arthur got a little close to the crate, and the little slide latch thing to lock Ruthie's crate got caught under his collar, and he freaked out. He's dragging, and this is a huge crate. This dog was so worked up. He wasn't like yiping or anything, but he was like, I couldn't catch him. He was dragging that thing all over the living room, almost up onto the couch. And I finally, like with Boston's help, got him calmed, and he's just like shaking, and I'm trying, but the collar's like twisted so he can't breathe, and I'm like, okay, here we go. So I hurried and like kind of secured the dog and tried to pull the collar off like the windpipe area, so it was really tight on the back of his neck, which still isn't pleasant, but at least he could breathe. And then I'm like trying to unbuckle his collar, and within probably 3 minutes, which feels like a lifetime when something like this is happening, the collar came loose. And that's what I see in my mind's eye, is it's just like quick like emergency thing that happens, and then you're left like, oh my god, that just happened, wow. But what I told, because the kids were all like freaking out a little bit, and Boston was crying. He's like, what if we can't get him? I'm like, we're gonna get him. And I'm like, okay, everybody just jump up and down, shake it off, just get all that like cortisol, like get it moving, get it going out the system. So if anything, concerning happens, just act quick and get with a short burst, just let it out. I'm gonna turn the fan back on because I got hot again, just getting back to that story. Saw a video where the astrologer was talking about the Mars. Yes, Mars and Mercury in conjunction, it will be very volatile. And even just on a personal kind of mental level as well coming up. And I think we're almost in it, if not already in that energy of that conjunction very soon at the very least. Yeah, it can cause a lot of panicked thinking, I can never say this word correctly. Catastrophizing. There, I think I said it right. You just like going to like the worst possible outcome, and woe is me, feeling like a victim, and it's very like snap decision, like, oh, poor me, like we all can get into that from time to time. But the fact that we're cognizant of this energy being at play, we can, yes, maybe certain things are happening and we don't have control over the happenings, but we do have control over how we respond, react, or observe what's going on. If it's not directly happening to us, but it's happening to someone else. I'm seeing in my mind's eye this time that I was at Walmart. I try to avoid that place like the plague. I do not like being in there. The energy is just so dark to me. I don't know why. Every Walmart I've ever been in, same diff. I don't know why. But anyway, my mother-in-law works in the Vision Center at our local Walmart, and so I was in there visiting her and like getting my glasses adjusted and stuff. And some lady in the self-checkout was just screaming at one of the workers and yelling at him, swearing up a storm. And that's something I have no hat in that race or hat in the ring, or I'm not involved in any way, but still I'm like, my heart rate's going up and I'm being affected by it just as an empath. And it's like I didn't choose to put myself in that situation, and I wasn't technically in the situation, but I was adjacent enough that I was being affected by it. And so I'm just, it's about protecting your energy. And even if you're observing something going on, trying not to allow that energy to permeate your protections or your shields that you have up. Or if you realize, oh, I don't have a shield up, that could be your reminder to, hey, let's get the shield up so we don't have to deal with this. It's crazy. But let's just see what area of life, if we can really tune in, is starting to really move forward for us. And of course, this is a collective reading, so I'll pull a few of these, and you can take them all or just take the ones that really resonate for you in your life. What areas of life, for those watching down on the replay, a nice mix of the energies that we have at play here in our little collective. What areas of life are moving forward from that stagnant, stuck, stale energy to something moving and going? Ooh, we have mindfulness, so that like mind chatter or just getting stuck in these ruts where we're, again, catastrophizing or going to the worst possible outcome of any scenario. So we are being more mindful of, sorry, again, backwards, so I'm like, ooh, which way do I tip it? Being more mindful of, attaching to thoughts and then going on these downward thought spirals. And instead, we're getting maybe a good thought and going on a good thought spiral to get even more creative juices flowing or really good ideas. Or I'm seeing someone wanting to surprise a friend with something really heartfelt and very personalized as like a gift to them, and you're putting a lot of thought and effort into it, and the more you think about it, the more really cool ideas you're getting for this gift or this idea. Couldn't be a friend, family member, something like that. What else is moving forward? Ooh, banish a curse. So we are banishing a curse. Look at this. And this really does feel like what Amber 9in was tuning into with that metal implant in her brain. Just clearing your energy field and using your intuition to do so, because there's a multitude of ways we can clear our energy. And especially if you're dealing with an entity or just your own thought spirals or injuries, illnesses, like all of these things can create negative pools of energy within the body. And just using your intuition to tune in, and then again, using your intuition to know how to allow that energy to start flowing so it's not affecting you anymore. All right, let's get another area of life or thing in our lives that is, these energies are moving forward with these planets going direct. And we have here castaway negativity. Yep. So they're really doubling down on just a lot of like dark strongholds, just things that we maybe aren't aware of on any kind of conscious level, things that are maybe subconsciously programmed into TV, movies, music, the news, just stuff that we are consuming without even realizing we're consuming, because it's layered within layers of media, or maybe even books that are written. There's spells that are cast within words spoken, words written, words sang, that we just don't give conscious permission to, that somehow, some way is being, we're being released from these strongholds, is really what I see with this. So let's see, anything else we need to know before we close out and get, I don't think we even have any donations today, actually. I was like, we'll get to our donation list. We do not have any. So this is going to be a very short and sweet live stream today. What do we need to know? What do we need to know with these planets going direct? The thin veil. Let go and let glow. Yes, this is all coming together with what we've been tuning into. Look at this. And then number 36, which is that number 9, closing out those cycles, but really stepping into a sense of purpose as we close out these cycles, so that we know what to do to hit the ground running when that one energy kicks us off for that new beginning. This is really powerful stuff right here. All right, what else do we need to know? One more. And we have here afterglow, land gracefully. Yes, it might feel very chaotic being, swept up in some of this forward momentum of these planets, but yes, you're going to land very gracefully, even if you're taken for a ride for a moment. Just having your wits about you will help you land gracefully. And then we have the number 49, which adds up to a 13, which adds up to a 4, which is about stability, security, and a solid foundation beneath yourself. Very, very powerful stuff here. So these planets going direct is no joke, in a good way for many of us watching. It doesn't mean that things might not feel a bit shaken up, but again, no matter what gets shaken up during this time, we're going to be able to land gracefully. There we go. We're going to land gracefully through all of this chaos, okay? Even if your neighbors and, just the world at large looks like it's a dumpster fire, you do not have to subscribe to that timeline or feel like you have to go down with that ship. You really don't. And actually, the less you pay attention to a lot of these events, especially if they're not happening in your area, I would say, if you want to watch news, watch local news, because that actually pertains to your literal physical life. But if you're watching international news or world news or celebrity gossip and all of this, and yes, it can be very easy to get roped into the drama of it all, but don't. If you can help it, don't. Don't do it, because your peace of mind will be much better off if you can just let some of that go. And in fact, a lot of that is distraction by design, is what I'm hearing. Distraction by design to keep you out of your purpose, to keep you off your path. And we don't need that. We don't need that right now, especially. All right, one more. Anything else? Anything else we need to know? And those of you wanting to get a personal question answered today, now's the time. Now's the time to get your donations in, because we're closing out very soon. And we have here, opening circle, protection, ritual, lessons, and simplicity. And we got the master number 33 here. So this really is about closing out cycles with this circle here. Opening a circle, closing the circle, closing out cycles. So there might be, it may feel, again, chaotic, but there is a lot of protection around you. And whatever rituals you're intuitively, there we go. Whatever rituals you're intuitively guided to do or follow through with or join, if it's like a group or like a healing circle or whatever it is, use your intuition, because your intuition is going to protect you through these kind of chaotic times out in the real world there. All right. Oh, and you released a lot today and yesterday, Amber A. That's amazing. All right. So I guess we're going to get into our giveaway. Yeah, change is on the horizon. Change for the better, though, I'm seeing. But even good change can be a bit scary. We all know this. And financial security, I just saw before I put this one back. There we go. Can we see it? Oh, this camera angle is really messing with me, I tell you. Financial security. That's something, it's really good that my husband has a good handle on our finances, because I am scraping the bottom of the barrel where I go. I'm really trying to rethink of a way to have a side hustle that actually brings me income, that I can actually show that I am, moving on up, rather than just not only staying the same, but just just going downhill fast. I've been really doing some introspection and soul searching in how I show up in the world, in my, not just creative endeavors, but just, how I make money. It's been very difficult. All right. So let's see. We're going to be doing our giveaway after I get all these cards from our collective reading put back. And there. Hello, Ka Light. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you. I like this hat. It's fun. Karomi for the win. Oh, you missed the whole collective got a call. That's all right, Amber. It's always going to be available for you to watch again on the replay or scroll back. And but don't go away, because we're going to do the giveaway right now. So if you're here and you want to participate in the giveaway, there's really no rules, but here is, I guess, the directions to follow. You can just start right now pumping out tarot cards. Just say whatever tarot card you think I'm going to draw from this deck. So if you know the tarot very well, then you have a leg up from those who maybe don't. I know this card fell, but so did this one. This is the first time this has actually happened. And wow. So I'm going to do this. Instead of giving away 2 readings, what I'm going to do is just whoever guesses one of these first. So instead of a 1 in 78 chance, you have a 2 in 78 chance to get it. But the first person to guess what this is, and I think this is a very crazy sign for whoever wins this reading. This is big. So whoever wins and guesses whichever one of these tarot cards it is, you're in for a real treat here. All right. So you only have to guess which one. All right. And in a moment here, we're going to narrow it down. Maybe about 5 seconds, and then we're gonna narrow it down. A lot of really close guesses here. Um, okay, so they both are major arcanas, so have at it, friends. What's it gonna be? All right. You just have to guess one or the other. Amber A, you have won yet again. It's the sun and the moon. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Amber A, you have won the reading. But don't go away, friends. For those of you that are here right now, put a 888 in the chat. That lets me know you want to be entered into today's drawing. And then we're going to pick another name. All right. So I don't think we've ever had our giveaway this early, but we've never in the history of me doing live streams had a live stream where we didn't have at least one donation. So we're in a weird new phase of this live stream channel. I don't know what it is. Times are changing, but maybe this is like everything else in my life that crashes and burns, and it leads me to something new to discover about myself and about the world. All right. Here we go. All right. Yes, birthday. Yeah, birthday gift. And I thought you winning on Wednesday was like an early birthday gift. So now you get an actual birthday gift too. So fun. All right. Trying to cut these as straight as possible. Not doing the best job today. There we go. All right. So flip all these over. So 888 in the chat if you want to be entered into today's drawing. And of course, any day's drawing, because, you know, this is the perpetual drawing jar, meaning until I end it. Maybe next week, maybe 3 years from now. We just never know. We just never know. Okay, so let me find a writing utensil. That would help. Okay, the first 888 I see is Amber 9N. 9. Okay. Oh, I better unzip our pouch here. There we have it. Look at all that. Well, technically, Amber A came in late on Wednesday's live stream, later in the live stream, and her name had kind of flopped out as I was just kind of doing this, showing people the names that are in here, and we drew someone else's name. It was Valerie Lyon. Yeah, so, but still, I wanted to honor that because her name did flop out. So, and she did show up. So, like, hey, Amber A, let's get you in the drawing. And of course, Amber A, go ahead and post whatever question you want to know for today's giveaway. There's your name. Going into the pouch. And Brandy Lynn. Okay. And Banana Anna S. Sorry, this is the slow, tedious part, but I think it's worth it for those that win. I think they will be willing to put up with the tedium of getting all these names in the hat. Linda H. Welcome, Linda. Good to see you today. Linda H. Okay. Let's get that name in there. Boom. Okay. Let's make sure we have everybody that wanted to be entered to win. Here we go. Oh, Kalite, let's get you in there. I just saw your 888. Let's get you entered. My paper's slipping from under my fingers. All right. So here's the deal, you guys that are new or haven't. Oh, let's get that in there. Or that haven't participated in the drawing before. Even if I don't draw your name today, it's still in here. And, 3 live streams from now, 20 live streams from now, I might draw your name out of here. And you don't have to watch every single live stream to see if you won. In fact, just click on each one that you miss. If you feel so inclined and you want to see if you won, just click on it, and pinned at the top of the comments will be the drawing winner from live stream to live stream. If you don't see a drawing winner pinned, that person was present during the live stream and they got their reading and I didn't need to timestamp it. But if you were not there and you won, you will be in that timestamp. So check it out. Yeah. All right. Oh, Lavinia, let's get you in there before we draw. Okay, last one, everybody. We're getting it in there. Lavinia Esrani, I hope I'm saying that right. Or Lavinia. Lavina. I bet that's how you say it. I keep saying Lavinia because this old Shirley Temple movie, I want to say it was The Little Princess. Her name was Lavinia, but I think yours is Lavina. Let's get it in there though. E-S. It's Ronnie. Okay. There we have it. Okay, let's shake it up. Here we go. And the winner is... It's from a different live stream, but she's here, Banana Anna S. Yay. Awesome. I'm so glad when the person that we draw is here because it feels so fulfilling that they're here live. It's so cool. So yay, you won, even though this is from a past live stream. There it is. So let's start with, let me go back up. Amber A, what does she need to know right now? Well, there is this sense of completion and balance coming in. A cycle is shifting. And I really do see this between now and the spring equinox, which would be somewhere around March 19th, March 20th. I want to say the 19th. So between now and then, you're closing out a cycle, but this is allowing you this fresh new energy, Amber A, to start something new and exciting. Let's see what this new and exciting thing is. Let's use this Affirmators Tarot. What is this new and exciting thing Amber A is going to be starting after she closes out this old energy? Ooh, Six of Wands. Okay, so this is like victory. So this is you overcoming something that's been kind of a battle for you or difficult for you in some way. Could even be a bad habit, or he's got like, it reminds me of, is it Copernicus that flew too close to the sun? And Mercury also with the winged shoes. Yeah, that's what I see. So there might be some communication coming in, or some, if you have any kind of writing ability or skill or project that you're working on, maybe you're having victory and overcoming some sort of writer's block or creative block. This is a forward motion energy here. It feels very creative, or at the very least, something you're very inspired or passionate about. Let's see if we can get some further guidance on this for Amber A. Anything else she needs to know about this fresh cycle coming in hot? Ooh, yeah, look at this. Could even be signing a contract for something. But at the heart of this card, it is about marriage and home, buying a new home, possibly signing a contract, marriage, or going to a wedding for someone who means a lot to you if it's not your own wedding. Or even just like a party, a celebration of some sort. I know a lot of times we get into more Three of Cups territory with just random general parties or anniversaries and stuff. But there could even be an important anniversary coming up for you that means something to you, that is going to have like further or deeper wisdom, or on the day of this specific anniversary, especially if it's after March 19th, like in the coming weeks, months, or whatever after March 19th. This is going to be a very specific message around that anniversary date. It could even be a sad anniversary, like the day someone passed away or something like that. But this is past energy coming full circle. So this isn't like someone new passing away. I don't see that way. So yeah, this feels to me like coming full circle. What else does she need to know about this energy? Fresh new energy coming in. And here it is. Ooh, ancestors. Yeah. Wow. So this could be, yes, like the death anniversary or someone from your past, or an anniversary of like a grandparent or somebody, whether they're still here or past, someone in your family line. But this to me does feel like you being able to like close out those old cycles and put in those places of maybe toxic family energies, like something new and improved and something healthy, something that's going to sustain future generations in a healthier way. So I hope that resonated for you, Amber A. And happy birthday once again, and congrats once again. That's so awesome. You're in your lucky era. I love it. Oh, let's get Vaishu Maha. We already did our drawing for today, but I'll still put your name in the hat for a future drawing. Okay, so Vaishu, my pencil slip in here, and then Maha. Okay, there we go. Let's get you in here. And I always zip this up when we're done because my kids are always in here rearranging things, and the last thing I want is for them to dump this on the floor. Okay, there we go. Safe and sound up there in our giveaway pouch. Okay, or our drawing pouch. There we go. So look at that. So we have Amber's done. Got Vaishu, that's how we say it, entered into the drawing. And now we have Banana Anna S's quick little one card message, whatever that needs to be today. And I think we are going to use this herbal tarot for that message. What does Banana Anna S need to know? Oh, you're so welcome, Amber A. Again, happy birthday. I hope you have the best day ever. What else do we need to know? For Banana Anna S. Ooh, we have Adelita of Air. This is the Knight of Air. And the Three of Fire, Three of Wands. Wow, there's movement energy here. So there could be, the Three of Wands a lot of times can indicate travel or moving or being on the move, just being very busy, but it's very productive busyness. It could even be past, I always, like in the traditional Rider-Waite depiction of the Three of Wands, see those ships coming in. That could be like reaping of good past karma, or money that's been owed you is finally hitting that bank account. Could even be like a tax return coming in, something like that. Again, or if someone's borrowed money and you thought, oh, well, they're never going to pay me back. You may just be seeing that money come right on in. But with this Adelita of Air, Knight of Air, this is very quick moving energy. So whatever's going on with this combination, it's maybe happening today, tomorrow, like by weekend's end, you're going to know whatever this is indicating, but there's forward momentum for you in one area of life or another. Let's just see if we can get any specifics for Banana Anna S. And we have snow day, but it's in reverse. And it's funny because it was like if you live kind of up by me, if I'm not mistaken, you're maybe a couple states away from me, if I remember correctly. I'm in Montana, so that, yeah. This to me feels, yeah, a lot of times this time of year where we live up in this northern area isn't the funnest to travel in, but it's in reverse. So there might be some relatively warm days coming, especially very soon. Maybe this weekend there's like a warm snap coming in. I know these past few days where I'm at, it's been very warm. Yeah, life has been in waiting mode and I'm ready for it. So yeah, these people are kind of snowed in, kind of trapped, but again, the reverse message of that is things are moving forward. And then with that Knight of Air coming in to assist us, something exciting. It could be an idea coming in that maybe you're preparing something for. We've got kind of a prepared table here, like someone's maybe crafting or creating something here. Yeah, has it been to the snowy, it has been snowy in our state of Montana. Oh, no more -25, right? Oh yeah, that's right. You are in my state because you used to live like a couple states over, if I remember correctly. That's awesome. Yeah. So no more -25. We're done with that. Actually, where I'm at, and up north in Libby, where my mom is, it got to -46. Not a good look for any of us. She had some frozen pipes and all sorts of fun stuff to deal with. So not fun. All right, so I hope that brightened your day and let you know that, hey, maybe things are warming up and just the energy is warming up. So it's not so, I mean, when things are -25 degrees, we got to hunker down and just kind of be for a while rather than do, go, go, go. But I see this energy picking up, yeah, enjoy the ride is staring at me from the back of the deck. And yes, maybe you're not going far because they're kind of going in a circle here. But there's something, I don't know, maybe you're taking like a scenic drive, if the roads are nice. Or, going somewhere very purposeful within your town or the surrounding area. But it feels very fun. So, yay! I'm so glad we could get your message to you today. All right. Even Atlanta had 19 Fahrenheit, which is crazy for here as well. Yeah, I think there was a huge cold snap that just went through a lot of the US. I think Texas was affected. A lot of those southern states that don't normally see that. It's like, what is happening? Oh, crazy. All right. Well, we've set a new record, you guys. This is the first live stream we've never had a donation. So now I can't say that anymore. That we've never had a live stream without a donation. But today was the day. Believe it or not, there's a first time for everything. But I will be back. Oh, you felt it was a phenomenon created. Yeah, I do feel it wasn't natural, but we'll just leave it at that for the sake of the algorithm. I think I've been, having a little too loose of lips with certain things I'm talking about on here, that they are messing with the algorithm to where people just aren't getting notified again. My mom's like, did you stop live streaming? And I was like, no, she's just not getting notified anymore of my live streams again. So it's like, ugh, what can we do? We're danged if we do and danged if we don't. I don't know. I'd rather just, be able to speak freely as I possibly can to you guys, so that you know what's actually up. I don't want people thinking that, you know, there's so many readers and channels out there that the chat is moving so fast that you can't even keep up, but it's on the most frivolous of topics, or they're talking about things that just really don't have substance. And I mean, yeah, I guess I could go in that direction, but I won't. I cannot, and I will not. Yeah, -50 here a few times here in North Dakota. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a cold one, Mr. Grinch. At times, that is for sure. But I'm already starting to kind of get spring fever. I am ready for not so much the mud that my dogs trek in, but like the green grass and the flowers coming back, and I'm ready for something different. Hey, maybe we'll have an early spring with all of this. Although that all being said, I don't want to have an early spring for the sake of, we do need more snow, because if we don't, we're gonna have a heck of a fire season. And I like to be able to breathe and talk by, mid-August all the way through October. But when we have really bad fire seasons, it's so hard to breathe and talk. You just have this like perpetual scratchy throat and phlegmy cough, and everything smells like fire smoke. It's not fun. All right. Yeah, cold and icy is not a fun combination. But yeah, that dormant time up here in the north is, I think there is a purpose to it. But I think it's almost just a cruel joke that they put the new year right in the dead of winter like that. I mean, technically, it's toward the beginning of winter, if you consider that winter technically starts for the Northern Hemisphere on the solstice, winter solstice of December 20th, 21st, somewhere in there. So technically, it's like 11, 12 days within winter kicking off that they start the new year. And they're like, yeah, everybody, fresh, clean slate. New year, who dis? It's like, no, I'm ready to do that in like April. But this year I'm really getting that spring fever. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I need to I don't know, do a snow dance or something to bring more snow in. Not so much the cold. We can do without the cold. I'm cool without all that really deep freeze cold weather we get. But I'm happy to have some snow that doesn't create these big icy like roadways. I'm cool with the snow when it's in the yards. I'm cool with that. Just so we don't have those really bad fire seasons. But yeah, I think a lot of this is engineered and orchestrated. Yeah, I'm probably saying too much, but if you know, you know. Yeah, according to Indian traditions, New Year's starts somewhere in April, right? Yeah, and I mean, April Fool's Day to me feels like a very fitting time for, and we are all feeling like fools that they've completely, sunk us back into the dead of winter as the beginning, the fresh new beginning energy. No, that makes no logical sense to me. It was like even the lunar New Year and Chinese New Year, like that to me feels even a little better than, January 1st every year. But just the fact that December means the 10th month. November means the 9th month. October means the 8th month. September means the 7th month, but they're 2 months in advance. So I almost say just move it up 2 months, and that will put us at least to March 1st. That feels like a much better new year than, even than January 1st. I don't know. I don't know why they had to go and mess with the calendar. They hopefully in our lifetime they don't mess with it again, unless they go put it back to the way it's supposed to be. But I doubt they're going to do that because they want to keep everybody just in dissonance. When we're out of sync with nature, it creates a lot of dissonance, and we're easier to C word, control, that word. Yeah. I hate that I have to speak in code. Should I just blink Morse code? I don't know Morse code, but if I did, I could just blink it, the whole message in Morse code. Do like, okay, dash, dot, dot, dash. Long, short, long, short. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's when they made us fool, right? Yep, that really does feel like it. All right, you guys. Well, I guess I'll have an early lunch today. This was fun. I always have fun. I could just hang out here forever anyway. But I will bid you adieu for All Planets Going Direct tomorrow. So hopefully we can feel that momentum building in our lives to really do something productive and constructive to our ends, as a means to our ends, not, this matrix's ends, but a means to our own ends. What is it we want to produce or create or construct? If you did want to send a donation, yeah, I could totally do that. Otherwise, I've already given away all the free stuff that I'm willing to do today. But if you're looking for a free reading, I'm going to be doing a free 1-card pull to start on Wednesday. What day would that be? Somewhere in February. Yeah, let's go. Let me check my calendar here. I'll be back on Wednesday, February 7th. February 7th. No, I lied. It's the 31st. January 31st. I'm trying to skip us ahead as much as I can. Ooh, and a week from today is Groundhog Day. So, maybe we're going to learn something about a shortened spring. I don't know. Or a shortened winter, early spring. Maybe not, though. It seems to me that we never get that. And even if we do, spring always arrives, it seems, later and later the older I get around here. Last year, we still had like brown grass in May, like mid-May. I'm like, where are the buds on the trees? Where's the green grass? What is happening right now? And then we had an early kind of winter-ish. It felt like there was snow on the ground during October, which is not, during our trick-or-treating, which is not unheard of up here. So often as a kid, we would be trick-or-treating with our snowsuit beneath our costumes. So we all looked like little sumo wrestlers no matter what we were going as. Trudging through the snow to collect some candy from door to door. Yes. But yeah, I am so ready for some forward momentum, even if I need to just go for some walks where it's shoveled outside and, cozy up in the house if I need to. I'm still getting my steps in every day, walking in my house, so I can still do it. I don't need all the snow to melt to be able to do that, but it would be nice. Very cool. But yes, I will see you guys very, very soon. Not very, very long from now. I'll see you on my dog Arthur's birthday. He's going to be 1. He's going to be 1 on next Wednesday. Woo Woo Wednesday. He's going to be 1 year old. Oh, last year we had a snowstorm on May 1st when his work vacation started. He was not amused. Right? That would be like, come on now. Oh, you walk to Denny's. There you go. Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, I keep saying I'm going to go, and then I just want to hang on. So we're going to go. Everybody, please have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed weekend. Thanks again so much for all those likes, comments, shares, subscribes, donations, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see each and every one of you right back here at Harmony Portal Tarot Live. All right, you guys. See you Wednesday. Mwah!